Greetings folks, welcome back to Can of Wormholes. We are about to go exploring further into this new snake, the greyed out snake. What colour will it be? Let's find out. Ah, the pink snake was actually really awesome, wasn't it? I love that stuff. Is it brown? Well, I guess it's not telling me yet. It looked brown in that image, didn't it? Okay, we're doing this again, we're doing Donkey Kong. Why are we doing Donkey Kong? How do I do anything? Can I knock you over? I guess I could just wait for worms to show up. Or I can't. There are no worms. There are little butterflies or moths or something. Oh, here we go. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Oh, yeah, you rotate around. Do I have to go back and then hit you? No, that's not a thing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's go this way. Nope. Ah. Oh. So I just rotated that way. I guess I can go further up and go nowhere. A tin can would definitely like roll around that edge a little bit. What am I doing right now? I can't hit this, right? No. Oh, but I can go there. Alright. Into that, into there. If I screw things up by... Okay, no. Now you're pointing that way and you block my path. Go back down. We're going to end up in that, I guess. And then knock over that middle one. Although I don't think we knock... Oh no, we're going to try and get in that. Okay, so... Up this way. And then to that. Oh, I've messed up, haven't I? Where am I going? I was trying to get... No, okay, now I want to get in that from this side. What on earth? Why are we doing this? Oh no, it doesn't connect. Okay. Am I back to square one? What am I doing? Great. That does nothing. Go down to the bottom again. This won't... Well, oh, I can do this. There we go. There we go. And then down here. Yay! Such a strange game. Why is that a thing? Like, part of me is expecting that somehow the flower pots are going to become relevant to the meta puzzling in some way. That would make the game feel more like one cohesive whole, but one cohesive wormhole. But I'm not sure. Maybe it will just always stay as this weird little intro thing to each worm place. Or did they all have it as an intro? I'm not sure. I guess we're jumping in here. What's our new thing? Do we have a new thing? Is it breaking fence? Oh, it's going to be breaking fences. Look, there's fences in the way. I think I've already discovered this. So, eat a thing and get blocked. So I need to be one longer and put a thing there. I suspect there'll be more problems than this. Okay. You go there. No, that was bad, wasn't it? That was bad. I want it to be to the left. Sure, that's fine. There. But then how do I push it up? So maybe putting it all the way across is good, and then just shove it to the right, to the left, afterwards. Like this. This? Yep. Now, the problem is the next one as well, though. Do I need to end up eating everything? Yeah. So how do I destroy both fences? I must be able to get one of them. Ah, yeah, okay, I see. I can get one of them as a 3-length snake, which is this one down here, because of the wall being shaped slightly differently. No, that was good. Push that along. Yeah, push it along further. Okay, hold on. Get you out of the way. There we go. Push you along further, go up the middle, push you down, push you to the right, left, sorry. Do that. Okay. Now we're 4. I'm going to do the other one, and we don't eat them yet. Ah. Okay. I will never get used to being a snake, or a worm, I guess. There we go. Well, I'm stuck, but I could definitely avoid that. Maybe I can even turn around, actually. Yeah, okay, cool. Can I turn around after this one? Yep. Yay! I already knew that trick. Because you gave me a level where it was possible, even though like it very much could have not been a level where it was possible, I think. Like the fences, I'm thinking about that level, is it 5? Which world's which? This is 6, right, I think? I don't know. Yeah, this must be 6. So so red was 4, so like 4, 8 or something? The one with the two too long worms, and I spent ages trying to cut when all I needed to do was like line up my tail to... Whatever. One of the ones I got stuck on, like, it had no reason for those to be fences, because I didn't cut myself on those fences. They could have just been walls, in which case I wouldn't have been able to break the fence and discover that trick early. And it would have distracted me. So that feels like something that maybe could change. Oh, so this is the tail of this one. So I'm not going to be able to see either of these screens, am I? Sneaky. Oh, these are open. Uh-oh. Wait, is this where I started? Maybe this is my one. Could it be? Because I, like, popped out of there and then went in a bunch of flower pots and rolled around. Could it be? But then who's the other one? There's a second one there. I don't know. I guess, like, in theory, the intro might have had a different colour for each. Because I remember they were, like, a bunch of worms, like, meta worms, chasing each other down a pipe. And they might have had different colours? Do we have a big octagon anywhere? Oh, not yet. Okay, let's just continue with this then. Okay. So we need a 4 long on the other side of that. But we also need to break it. So, like, I could become 4 long. So what if I become 4 long at the same time as, like, breaking that? What would that mean? That would mean having that, pushing this over, and having a wall the right distance away, which we don't currently have. Unless somehow the other worm can be the wall. Somehow. Don't really see how that would work. What would it press against? It's gonna be something like that, though. That'd be the natural next step for this mechanic. It's like giving myself a wall. I do want to break that, therefore that means eating a thing. Well, okay, no, I could also extend, I'm pretty sure I could extend the other direction. Oh no, but then that sticks me up in the air, doesn't it? There's a difference between my head pushing on the fence and my tail pushing on the fence. So it means eating a pellet right next to the thing. And not being able to extend. I'm pretty certain that means I do want to make a wall out of you somehow. But you'd have to be, like, stuck on something. On me? No. I'm not long enough to, like, be a wall and push off you. Like in this situation, it would just push that one back. So, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself in something different. hooking this around here doesn't do anything. It doesn't stop it from moving in that direction. It's also from moving upwards, but that's not useful. Of course I can flip you around. Is that useful? Okay, so you're like a thing I could hit again. Yes, okay, that's useful. Okay, so. Ooh, is it? If I cut off that end of you, which end was that a second ago? Yeah, so cut off this end of you, get you. That was bad. In fact, you're... No, you're not stuck, you're fine. In fact, I might push you out of the way first. Do this. Okay. I think I want you to be... I want to flip you over, right? Bring you back, go like that, and do this. Yay! Cool. Very cool. Uh, 6-3, I presume? Or, yes, because we did start at the back of the snake this time. So let's see. Yes, it's 6-3. Cool. Okay. Single hole with a fence over it. Does that necessarily mean the fence has to be broken? Or is it possible to, like, push two things at once? Or push a single thing and it gets split? Like... If I push this, both parts will go in, right? No, okay, only one part falls in. That's kind of weird, but sure, whatever. Is it random? No, it's always that one. What if I do this? It's always the lower one that falls in? Okay, whatever. That tells us it's going to be one object, therefore that thing has to break. Right? That thing has to break. We're not splitting any of these on this, because then stuff will fall in. We can't split you on that, and this one, we also can't split on that. So this is just a case of me somehow breaking that fence. What? How? That's stuck in that corner. But then I'm going to be this far away from the fence. Oh, I think I see. I see. Maybe. I don't think this will work. Or will it? Like, what's the actual thing that's... So my thinking is, like, what if I have something behind me so that when I push it, that it gets pushed into the fence? Like, what is it that has the force necessary to break the fence? Is it my face trying to extend? And if so, well, then that means I need to be here while eating that. That's not possible. I can't get that away from the wall, right? Unless I can eat it and then cut it off again somehow. Can I cut it off again? Only it would just drop into the thing, so no. And I noticed that you are staircase shaped. Excuse me, it's just sneezing. You're staircase shaped, so like you could go there in some way. Let's put you down there and just see if it brings to mind any ideas. Like all I can think of putting that down there. Let's get you out of the way. Ah, that's not out of the way. Nope. Sure. Sure. All I can think of is that I can do things like... I mean, I can get... Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. It brought to mind a thing that I'd be able to do. Alright, this is about... going through this. This is very cool. This is about going through this and not being able to extend. It's like I'm recreating one of the early puzzles. Now, if that couldn't push, which I could prevent by putting this in a particular place, Like one of the very early puzzles in the game was basically this, but okay, how do I do that after being in there? Could I have you in a different place and slide you over? What's going to stop it from pushing upwards? Because there's nowhere I can put this that will hold you in that direction. So right now if I go in and wiggle up here... Oh no, so when I'm facing left, there's no problem. But when I go up, it pushes that way. But if I couldn't push that way, wouldn't I push forwards instead? And it would push it upwards? I think so. However, I can't even test this. Because I can't get that there while I'm in there. Unless it's okay for this to be further away, and I do a kind of... I don't think it is. I think I have to be... Sure you're there. Okay. No, but I'm going to extend this until I get there. I need to be zigzagging so that I get there and extend forwards. Yep. So I need to not extend there. How do I make this happen? How do I make this happen? We can wedge things on that like that, but that's way too far away. It's like completely the wrong position to do stuff. Sure, you're wedged there. Great. Like it does need to be like that, right? And not slide. But then how do I A, stop it from moving upwards, and B, stop it from moving sideways? I can't use the vertical one to stop it from moving sideways. I can use this one. It's the perfect size to go in, but then what? I'm not being silly, right? There's no way for me to be in that space and have brought something down into it. Like, from what angle would I have pushed that thing? Like, I'm thinking like, oh, could I push the staircase into position while I'm down there? But no. I get on the staircase. I can push the staircase up, and that does let me go in at the very least, and then like roll it north. Get back off, but I can't bring you back down and be in there. Unless I can somehow... No. What? It's definitely the trick I'm doing, but what? How can it possibly happen? Is it definitely the trick I'm doing? I guess that's a question I should ask. It kind of feels like it. I'm blocked up. And I want my head to push the fence, and so this is like the perfect setup to like be able to wiggle all the way there, and my head then pushes the fence. Okay, so that's how do I stop you from going right? Well, there's a thing there. How does the thing get there? It can't. Did I just hear a bird noise, like in the game, or was that in real life? I mean, as a worm, I should be quite concerned about birds. Oh wait, there was a bird nest at the start. Am I am I being is this the horror part of the game where a bird shows up and eats the worm? What do I do? I can't do it with I can't swap the roles of the two things over. Like, what would stop you from moving that way? Nothing. Except a 3 on the right. But what would stop it from moving up instead then? Nothing. I guess I'm not just like fully recreating the setup from the previous one then. I need to not extend. I need to eat this and then not extend. Therefore, I need to not move. But yeah. It's not possible for them to be like inverted, right? Hold on. That's kind of how it started. Like somehow you're there, and it's that can't move somehow. How would that work? I mean, that can definitely move. It wouldn't be able to if I put this there, but this is clearly not good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I feel like I have the right idea, I'm just not seeing how the last bit works. Feels like I've had the main idea of what the puzzle's about. It has to be done in a staircase place, it can't be done over here. Like, wiggling up this way, and then I avoid extending. No, because I'd extend there. The nice thing about this is I wouldn't extend at this point, and I would extend here. Then that means I would also be in this position, not extending. And then this position, not extending. But yeah, for that to work, the staircase has to be next to me. Cool. But I mean, putting that against the wall feels bad. Is there some other alignment of you that could work? Looks like this can be shifted like this in theory. Ah, is that good? That's not good. Is it potentially good? No, it's not, now there's a 4 gap here. So that would have to be all blocked in. So sure, that would stop it from going right. I mean, let me just test what that does, because I do want to make sure that it doesn't. And maybe it just doesn't push north or something weird for some reason. We can do. No, we can't do this. Oh, I can do this. Okay. So that won't push that way, but it will push that way, of course. Yep, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, but I can't do this. Can I flip the stairs around in some... Ooh, hold on. Is it possible to end up with stairs that stick out? Yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. That is so sneaky. That is so sneaky. You're coming down here. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Then we are somehow, like here, doing this. We're now losing access to that. That's not good. Okay. And then we're rolling this vertically. Oh, that's so sneaky. That is incredibly sneaky. But we can do this. That. Then we have a slightly different shaped staircase that is pointing outwards at the ends, which means I can put both things in the right positions I need them to be in. Okay. And I think I can put them in a row that works like that row. So I can put it in place after going inside. Yeah. Let's just push it in. Get on it. Yep. Neat. Nothing pushes. Yay! I did have the right idea and I was missing a step, but the step was actually a cool step, so that's neat. I'll knock these over. They look like they would fall. This is quite a long snake, isn't it? So yeah, it's brown. Okay. And there's an entrance here. I'm gonna have to like make a note of like which entrances have which things going. And maybe I should start now. So for brown, I'm gonna use my orange whiteboard marker. I don't have a brown. And then towards the back of brown, there is a... I'm just going to depict it with a little diagram. Okay, let me get rid of some stuff on my whiteboard. Hopefully that's not important. That's elephant stuff. I can go. All right. So at the back of brown, there's a room with a door on the top right of the room. And it is the topmost part of that door. Okay, I've got my own little iconography on my whiteboard to represent that. Hopefully I remember what that means. Okay. Okay, we do have another thing. Yep. Okay. So we'll just go straight through. So I want to be two longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and I want to break the thing. Okay. This is going to be a thing where I'm like pushing off myself or something. Oh. How do I even bring these down? So I'm going to have to eat one. I'm going to have to eat both. But I'm going to have to eat one and not extend. So maybe we eat one to begin with. Can I make it so that my tail is hitting myself? Or is hitting the... Well, that's interesting. What happens if the tail and the head are both hitting the fence at the same time? Ah, okay, that's not good. There we go. Sorry, it was sneezing again. Okay, so I want to do... Well, I'm just going to end up going off again, aren't I? There we go. You get down. No, that one goes up. Okay. Which I don't think I have any use for right now. It's kind of concerning how it approaches the camera. Okay, so I need something else. Something else where, like, my tail hits me. Which would happen if... Ooh, Okay. Nope. Maybe like... No. Can I get either of these away from the top in this current state? What would it take? Like, doing that kind of thing, right? I think so. I think I have to eat one right now, right? I heard the bird again. Yep. I should be concerned. Okay, so then... I have to eat one in order to start doing anything, right? And I put the pellet against the thing and I make the tail hit something. The only thing the tail can hit is the fence, which is bad because then it goes up in the air, or myself. So how do I position, how do I eat a thing and have the, well, like this, right? That would do it. But the pellet wouldn't be there because I've just gone through that space. Except if I went like this, but I can't go there. Oh, so something like that. Maybe I can use the edge somehow. But the pellet wouldn't be there. However, I could do this, that, this, that, and could the pellet be there? Yeah, it could be there. Okay, I think that's it. Pellet's there. I go like this, turn around on here, do this, like that. Yay! I can solve puzzles. I can break fences. Woohoo. Okay, those bird sounds are concerning. I think we're heading straight towards a bird's nest or something. It was indeed teased to us at the start of the game. Look at this one, this looks cool. Wait, where's the entrance? Ooh. Ah, we can't even get to this one without doing the meta stuff, I think. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, next time we'll, I guess, probably not do that one. Probably continue through here and see what awaits us. See you then. Goodbye.